Sorry about that. I was fiddling with a cable, waiting for the loading screen to end. Oh goody, I've gotten myself thrown in prison again. Use left mouse button to interact with objects and hold the mouse wheel to rotate. Scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out, and right mouse button to throw. I see. Okay, so we have a degree of physics about all of this. Okay. When opening things, hold down the left mouse button while dragging in the direction of the mouse. Oh, it's one of these things where you have to click on the thing and then move the mouse about in about 17 different directions in the vague hope of getting the door to open. As opposed to just clicking on the door and it opening by itself, the system that we've been using for decades and has always worked fine. Never mind. What have we got in this wonderful box of joy? Nothing. It's completely empty, like my soul, but that's not the point. Oh well, at least I'm well stocked for the apocalypse if nothing else. Well, you've got to do something to entertain yourself in prison. Okay, can we open any of these drawers? Yes, it seems like we can open many of these drawers by... Is there actually going to be anything worthwhile in these, or am I just going to be doing this for the fun of it? No, I just did them for the fun, and it wasn't even that entertaining. Right. Insert my traditional Narnia joke in here. Okay, I'm guessing that was just a little physics tutorial. You can use Q and E to peek around the corners, but will this game actually take advantage of that ability or not? As of yet, I have yet to see a game... Hi, friend. Hello. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing better than I am. Yeah, I've yet to see a game that actually takes advantage of these. Dozens and dozens of games have peeking mechanics, but they never seem to actually use them for anything, which is such a shame, because it's such an interesting idea. Okay, so this opens a little bit, but not very much, and I'm going to need some sort of code in order to get it open fully, I'm guessing. And I'm guessing this won't open either. This door is forced shut, possibly by you. You do not wish to be interrupted. And frankly, I can't see I blame you. I don't know what sort of horrifying things he gets up to on his Sunday nights, but I imagine I want no part of any of them. Ah, a library. Perhaps he is a little bit more of an educated sort than I thought. Did I even tell you what the name of this game was? I think the game's called Designer's Curse. Hi, Kitty. This is such a bizarre trend. In so many random indie horror games, you find these incredibly bizarre bits of artwork, which seem to, more often than not, be more impressive than the game itself. But okay, what do we have here? Oh, a code. Okay, I'm going to get a pen and a piece of paper, because there's no way on earth I'm going to be able to remember that. I can't remember what my middle name is half the time. That's not even a joke. I literally had to look at my birth certificate a couple of months ago in order to remind myself what my middle name was. Okay, is this going to be the code to the door? Hopefully. Okay, anything else in here? Another box of joy! Ah, it actually has something joyous in it. A medical kit. Inventory with tab. Ah, okay, we have a whole proper inventory to work with. This game might be a little bit longer than I thought it was. Self-notes. Write notes here. Ah, so you can actually write things down if you don't have a piece of paper and a pen. Like, if you're, I don't know, some sort of space person or something and you've moved beyond them. What do we have in the notebook? Nothing. Possibly that's where my self-notes go. Okie dokie. We have some sort of system developing. Let's go back and see whether that code works. I'm curious about seeing these other doors, though. Hello? Anybody in here? Any mischief being happening? To be honest, they're down for a long time. When they started to go insane, that's when Master decided to set up the entertainment room. I mean, he isn't as cool as he seems. The whole point of it was so he could lock the door to the entertainment room if anyone misbehaved, as a sort of collective punishment. It was a strange room, weirdly out-of-place wallpaper, and the mysterious piano at the end of the room for that crazy one. You mean the library? Wow, this certainly isn't set in the 21st century if books are considered entertainment. Ahem, never mind. It's something. They've got good books as well. I'll keep you updated on my escape. It may be a little ambitious, however. I'm planning on watching Master enter a code into his study. When I see it, I'll be sure to leave a note somewhere in the entertainment room, if you dare to escape as well. Good luck. The world outside is not as he portrays it, I promise. Oh, okay. So we're all the minions of the Master. Presumably not the Master from Fallout. But, are you the Master, or are you one of the crazy people that have gone here as well? Okay. Yes, he seems to be like the Master of this place, and we're a bunch of random lunatics that live here. Is this the Master? Looks a little bit like me if I had a pancake strapped to my face. Okie dokie, that's a nice piece of artwork. Although it looks like someone's about to get burned at the stake, which is a little bit less nice. But never mind. You can't blame somebody for burning somebody else at the stake. It's only natural. Occasionally. As long as you don't do it too often. Okie dokie, here is a key which will possibly open a door, I imagine. That tends to be the shtick. I'm wondering when you're going to disappear, my little friend. But he doesn't open that. So presumably if I shut one of these doors again with this really fiddly control setup, which is great for making things more tense in escape scenes, but little else. Okay, let us open this big iron door and head further in here. Okay, you can't scare me with that. You can't scare me by just kicking a barrel down the staircase. That's not how these things work. Note added. Oh, then what's this note? The door at the top of the stairs is locked. A key is needed to unlock it. Find a way out. That's less of a note and more of an objective, but never mind. Okay. It seems like the Master has gone. And it seems like most other people have gone as well. It is just me and the wide-jawed jackal we saw in that other room. My giddy aunt, we minions did not get much space in this place, did we? What do we have here? Another medical kit? Yes, indeed. Control room. Okay, that kind of sounds like the sort of place I might want to go. What have we got here? Anything in here? Giddy aunt. Could I hide in here? Potentially yes, if I could get the door to shut properly. Okay, so we could do a sort of outlast on this, and possibly survive a little bit longer. Oh, no. That's facing the wrong direction. I don't like the sound of that. I'm going to preemptively shove myself in this cupboard. Shut the door. That's better. I will never understand these click and move the mouse things to shut doors, and open them for that matter. They seem bizarre and as if they're just inviting trouble. Hi. Wide-jawed jackal from before has returned. Okay, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay here for a good long while. I just like it here. I know I was complaining about having like 3 beds in a single room before, but you know, this is plenty of space. This is more space than there is when my head will be between his jaws. Hi. Oh goodness, that may have been a horrifying mistake. And he's knocked a light over, and I cannot shut this door again. That's better. You are as blind as a badger, aren't you? Maybe that's the advantage I have over him, is that he doesn't have very good eyesight. And it's sound that he reacts to? I don't know, I'm guessing at this point. We have had no explanation. Alright, I'm going to open this door again, if I could ever get it open. No, it seems I couldn't. I'm going to have to push open my knobbly knees. So how do I get this control room to open? Seems like this is the only door around here that's still shut. Kitty, on that may have been a horrifying mistake. I'm going to get back in the cupboard. Oh goodness, I can't. The cupboard door is shut, and there's no way I'm going to be able to get it open in time. I'm just going to run through here, I suppose. This door is forced shut. Oh goodness. Oh. I see. Crouch and stay hidden. Get into the control room, find the lever that opens it. Yes, it's alright, mate. I'd pretty much gotten that far. Didn't realize I could crouch, though, so thank you for telling me that. Oh, goodness. Hey, I mean, you didn't come here to see me be good at games, did you? If anybody ever came to this channel expecting competent gameplay, you know, people with, you know, someone with a brain, then I'm very sorry. You're going to be horribly disappointing. Okay, right, I'm going to hide over here. I don't know why I didn't think to crouch. I'm going to hide just behind here. I'm going to wait for them to pass, and then try and sneak back, rather than rush back, so we can sneak back. So... Come on, you lethargic loon. Lumber over here. Oh, Kitty. Of course he had to change his mind about which way round he was going to go. Of course he did. It was only natural, I suppose. Well, Kitty, aunt! Since when were you given the permission to jump over tables? You know the master thinks that's a really naughty thing to do. I get the distinct impression I'm going to die again, and it's going to be a horrifyingly painful experience. If I could just get that... If I could just, you know, not suck quite so badly, then maybe things would be alright. I didn't realise this path was going to be randomised. I assumed he'd just follow the same path. But then again, when you assume, you make an ass of you and me, so maybe that was my own fault. Okay, the cupboard seemed to work quite well before. Let's get back in the cupboard. Kitty aunt. Oh, my kitty aunt. The reaction of this door. Right. Let's give him a minute to come out and relax through not finding me. In the meantime, I'm going to let the cat in, and you are going to wander around, and you're not going to peep through the gap in this door and find me. You're going to bang your head on the light, get a concussion, and completely forget I was ever here. I mean, I'm still alive, which is more than I expected. Only problem is, because I haven't been watching, I've got no idea where he is. So if I jump out, I could be in a great position or a terrible position. Oh, I can crouch down in here, which makes the situation somehow even worse. But okay. Crouch, I'm just going to open the door. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. Okay, right, there he is. Let's just shut the door. Shut the door. Let him pass. And we're just going to somehow have to sneak around him. I didn't realise it was a stealth game. To be honest, I don't know quite what this game was, because I downloaded it literally months ago and completely forgot it was in my inventory. Never mind. Oh, Kitty aunt, dude, will you just move? Move your bum. Fine, I suppose I'll have to do it for you, won't I? Okay, he's going that way. So I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to peek around the corner. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. Should be fine now. Should be far enough away that he won't see me. Alright, it actually didn't go terribly for me. Wonderful. Okay, now I think I can be able to do this. Pull this down. I heard a click. That sounds pretty good to me. I just have to peek around the corner again. Finally, a game that uses the peeking mechanics. Hooray. Where on earth is he? Which way is he going? I see a shadow darting around, but I don't know which way he's moving. Okay, he's coming towards me, so I'm just going to try and be sneaky. And sneak. Okay, everything's going fine. Ah, if I get through there, he won't be able to follow me because it'd be too tall. Okay. Oh, come on! That's just silly. That's just not fair. Oh, for goodness sake. What does this do? Exactly what I was praying it would do. Oh, why didn't I pick up this big knife and murder him with it? Right, you want to... I don't know how to use this thing. You want to... What? How do I turn this thing around? Can I move this? No, I don't think I can move this. Oh, gosh. Oh, I sort of can by holding down middle mouse button and then moving the mouse around. Right! I am fully prepared to murder you with this. You can tell I've got a lot of experience in using knives, can't you? Oh, gosh. Well, we survived, which is more than I was expecting. Okay, this kid didn't know. Right. Did they write this note? If you're looking for the key to open the lever cabinet in the control room, I simply left the key behind it for you. Also, please get someone to fix the doors. I know the main door to the slaves area is locked, but each individual cell door swings a full 180, so there is no lock and no way to stop the prisoners from escaping apart from barricading the door with all those useless boxes I had to bring in. Also, one of the slaves downstairs was attempting to escape, so he's been sent off with the others. Idiot. Oh, okay. Maybe that was this person, or maybe it wasn't. Now what? What part of them am I looking at? I get the distinct impression I'm looking at a bum. Yes, I think that's what I'm looking at. I've got a pair of hands and an arm here as well. Lovely stuff. Okay, so is the key back here? Yes, indeed it is. Brilliant. Now that we've unlocked this, we can see there's another lever in here. Well, the music's gone, so I'm going to hope that everything is fine. I'm going to open this door, and I'm going to go out there with my protective bum. Yes, indeed. If any monsters try to assault me, this bum shall fart at them, and then they shall run away very, very swiftly. Right, I'm going to keep my... Just in case. You never know when you'll need a protective bum with you. There we go. We might have done it. Or we might have just done the very beginning of it. I've got no idea how long this game is going to be. Okay, there is a bit more. Oh, I had to leave my protective bum behind. I feel incomplete without it. Okay. Right. Oh, goodness. Again with the doors. Again with the doors. Well, this is nice. This is sort of pretty in its own way. If you know, sort of ignore the horrible undertones of masters and slaves and monsters and demons and death. Dodgy frame rates. This is very pretty, actually. Whoa. That is one heck of an image. It's like a massive goblin with people crawling out of every orifice. Not a phrase I thought I was going to say today. This music seems very loud to me. Should I turn this down a little bit for you? Oh, it's gone. Make me look like an idiot. Why don't you, Mr. Game? Oh, okay. It's extremely dark in here. I apologize if you can see absolutely nothing. I'm not much better off myself. Ah, light. That underappreciated thing. Or whatever it is. It's not really a thing, is it? It's more of a... I don't know. I don't know what light is. Don't expect any scientific quotes out of me. Is this where all the slaves were being kept, I wonder? The slave parlour? Ah, another key. Key to the yard. These doors just stop bouncing around quite so much. Oh goodness, this is long. Yes, well done. The key is here. However, you may soon realise that the door to the west hall above this cellar will now be locked. Oh no, boo-hoo. You must stay locked down here for 3 days after all. You've designed the... Fraken? There's not much I'm going to need for you for a while. If you dare disobey your family, you will be taken out of the ease prison block and straight into the torture chamber, and later you'll be forced to use them as body parts for the creatures. And if you dare to try and escape like last time, and attempt to contact authorities, I will instantly notice your absence. Then your family will be dead. I don't appreciate your comment about the giant window in one of the testing room bedrooms. Yes, I worked very hard in designing this place, and if you question my interior design skills, I will murder your blood. Alright? Yes, I watch them at night, but only so I can quickly check if they are up to no good. I'm developing a new potion for you, so if you misbehave again, I will temporarily disable the right hemisphere of your brain, and you will not remember any of your creatures. Temporarily, I may need you again. Okay, this seems horribly specific and also horribly bizarre in a great big soup of messiness. I will force you to go through the halls of this house, having to deal with your own creatures that you designed yourself, although I don't currently have a reason to put you through this. Don't give me one. After all, there is a curse in being a designer. I have a funny feeling that that's me, and I'm this Albert person. And I'm wandering through my own home, dealing with my own monsters. What under the sun was that? There was somebody peeking at me. Isn't a man allowed any privacy anymore? Apparently not. Right. Let's go back into here again. Because I'm not sure, and it would seem, unless the game is shorter than I thought it was going to be, it seems like it's giving away the twist, or at least hinting at the twist. Maybe I'm not supposed to pick up on it and I'm just too much of a genius. Probably not a genius. just going out on a limb there. Right. Oh, good. We are free of the horribly loud music again. Okay, so let's have another little wander around and see what other sort of doors we can find that might require this key. Study hall and rooms. We can have a learning in here. Goodness, somebody's dropped the black pudding again. How many times have I told you not to put too much self-rising flour in the black pudding or else it'll get enormous like this and then we won't be able to access the study anymore and then I'll fail all my exams. Oh, goodness. What does this say? Self-analysis. That's a dangerous thing to do, but never mind. Not to imply it's particularly less dangerous to let somebody else do it, particularly when they look like this, Madame Giraffe. I think you've ever done it on the corset again. Never mind. I don't think there's anything in there. And there's just an enormous amount of rock outside. I see we live in a cave. What fun. What does this book say? I don't know. It's very difficult to see it. And now I've thrown it on the floor, which is going to make it somehow even more difficult. This book doesn't say anything. Then it is not a book. It is a lot of blank paper. Oh, goodness. It's so dark everywhere. Oh, finally a lantern. Oh, that's better. Now I can actually see what I'm doing with my life. And the answer to that is I'm observing blood falling out of the sky and spiders crawling across my windows. I kind of wish I couldn't see what was going on now. Okay, I'm guessing this is more lantern oil. That or it's just some sort of lime juice drink. More to read. A1. Okay, I'll write that down as well. I don't know what that's going to go to. But never mind. A1. Okay. I'll go for a trip on the A1 then. See where that leads me. I don't know where the A1 goes. I think it goes to London. I could be mistaken though. Not a very good creature designer, am I, if I couldn't make anything more spooky? But never mind. This is a bit spooky. Some very sad person in a big robe. B9. Okay, that isn't the name of a road, so I can't make the same joke. Have to be original and come up with a new joke. Oh no, the travesty. It's just saying it's like a 4-digit code. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I need 4 numbers to get through here. I just need to find the right pieces of paper in order to tell me what they are. It's like the first one is 1 and the second one is 9. Stop shaking your beads, mate. Your baubles, bangles and beads. Stop it at once. D is 2, so I'm guessing that's the 4th number in the code. You can stop it with the spooky noises. There's quite enough of that. Oh, have I run out of oil? Press E to use. Oh, there we are. Oh, my oil goes down real fast. This door is forced shut. Oh, gosh. This is going to be a very serious problem if I run out of oil, because there's no way on earth I'm going to be able to see it well enough. Oh, this is going to be a very, very big problem. Okay, right, there's got to be another note somewhere. Let me find it. C is 0. Okay, that was a little further back than I was expecting, but sorry, seeing things that aren't there. I better run back to the keypad or else I'll run out of oil again. Okay, so it should be 1 9 0 2. Hooray! And into the designer's room we go. So is this going to be my room? If I'm the designer of all these weird creatures that we're seeing? Ah, excellent. I don't need my light anymore and I can save some of the oil I have got left, which I mean none at all. Okay. 3rd of August. Initially, I was puzzled by the hall outside, this guest room being riddled with rocks, and wondered how it could be that the West Hall is clearly above ground, but this area seems on the same floor appears to be underground. I was told this was due to the mansion being on a steep hill, which makes sense. No it doesn't. I live right next to a steep hill, and trust me, that wouldn't make any sense. I do not feel safe. Areas of the study are collapsing and are filled with rocks and dirt from above. How do I know this will not fall on me when I am creating the creatures, or even worse, when I'm sleeping? I think being hit over the head by a massive falling rock is a problem that's equally problematic whether you're awake or not. But what would I know? Master will simply come and find me, bring me to the torture rooms if I dare to complain. I am terrified for my life. On the brighter side, I put together a new torture monster for Master last week called the Fracken. So I was given a bed. She is perfectly capable of attacking due to the sharp blades in her left knuckle, unlike the other creature, Spiky, who attacks the prisoners with teeth-like fingers. However, the woman who moulded the head of the Fracken had her eye removed during torture, therefore she may have depth issues when attacking and will not be entirely accurate. I gave the husband strong legs, so she will be fast enough. Do I find it messed up to be talking family members in which Master had grudges against and turn them into horrifying creatures? Yes. Is it better than dying? I previously thought so, but now I feel I should end my life. As the Fracken came into my room again last night, I feel I have no reason to go on living. So are you trying to tell me about the mechanics? But like she can't tell how close or far away I am, but that she's quite fast? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You're probably also trying to warn me that she's in the way, isn't she? There's a lot of emotion in that expression. I can get behind that. Okay, right. This door is forced shut. I mean, it's not really, is it? I mean, if it's willing to open that much, it will clearly open a bit more. But never mind. I'm not a doorologist. I'm just an idiot. Okay. I think we've done everything. Yeah. Oh, I can move the whole bed. Is there like a trapdoor underneath? There is. There we are, using my enormous strength. And oh gosh. Oh well. Down into the pit of hell I go, I suppose. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh gosh. Right then, down I pop. Testing room, Fracken dispatched. What? Odor oil below. Apply to body and clothes, and you will not be noticed. Oh, there's none left. Remember when you forgot to put them here? Well, now I've returned their favour. How are you going to cope? Oh no. P.S. The cupboard is somewhere in the test hall. Sorry, not sorry. Lovely, lovely, lovely friend of mine. You forget to put the loo roll in. Just once. And this is what they do to you. Okay. So it seems we're going to have another monster encounter. I don't know how the whole... Oh, for goodness sake. I didn't even realise she was there. Stay hidden. Oh, really? 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 Thank you for that enormous insight. Did you get a PhD from that analytical ability? Gideon, I didn't even realise she was there. I don't even know what my objective is, or where I'm going, or why I'm going there. Other than survival, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Before it was, you know, in the first one, at least I knew I was supposed to be opening the control room. What do you mean crouch behind low objects? There aren't any low objects here. Everything's the same height. A pillar here. Another box. What have we got in here? Another key, but I cannot get the box to stay open. Get out! Oh gosh, who came up with this idea for this? This system for opening doors and things, where you move the mouse around instead of just clicking on things. Who came up with this system? Hi, madam. Oh, gosh. Okay. So she got long legs, tiny arms. Oh no, my mistake. One tiny arm, one enormous arm. A great big brain, and a great big skull. And a horribly distended neck. Lovely stuff. Right, okay. We've got the key, which means we've just got to figure out where the key goes, surely. I'm guessing it's going to be relatively near where she is. I'm guessing she's going to, like, start off by patrolling near that area. just a hunch. It's the best I can offer right now. Oh gosh. Legs are all funny as well. Stealth mechanics seem to work relatively effectively now, which is a rarity in these sorts of things. Doesn't seem like I can get through here. Ah, unlock the cabinet with the key. Ah, here we go. I'm clicking and moving the mouse. Do I have to be standing up to do this? Yes, I do, because that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, that experience was shorter than I expected it to be, but enough recountings of the night I lost my virginity, and let's get on with life, shall we? I was going to say this seems like an interrogation room, but actually this isn't a one-way mirror, this is in fact just a window. Some more books. We have a picture of a crazy-looking nun. We should probably find a place to hide. In the cupboard? Oh, kitty yard. Are you liking that big gap? I'm not liking the fact that this door doesn't shut. I'll just hide at kitty yard. Oh, this system kind of works, doesn't it? It's a cursed door. I ain't getting out of this until that music stops. That is the universal in-game sign of danger having passed, is when the orchestra packs up and goes home. Okay, I can't be bothered to wait any longer. Okay, well she's not in here. She bashed down the door, but she's not in here. The question is where she is. Oh, there she is. Right, okay, let's just keep moving in this direction. And severely regret that we did that, because we can't get through here, because I think this wall is going to move, but we're going to need a switch in order to move, to get it moving, so, well, I'm going to have to sneak not back inside, I don't think, because I think she's in there now. Is she? No. Is she gone? I don't trust for an instant that she's gone, but I'm going to have to stand up because I can't be bothered to move around this slowly any longer. Okay, so I need another switch. Might there be something in one of these drawers, perhaps? Probably not. Almost undoubtedly not, but it's worth a try, I suppose. If I could ever get access to the second drawer. Be a small miracle, but never mind. Oh, goody. More cupboards that you can open, but they don't actually have anything in them. What joy. Okay, I'm not seeing any other switches. Or anything which could interact with this. Oh, it's just magically opened on its own now, so it was just a matter of waiting around. Okay. Okay. I mean, I like it when mechanics develop. Oh, that's it. Why is the credit music more intense than the music throughout the entirety of the game? Oh gosh. My throat is so red raw at the moment. Okay, that is the end of the designer's curse. What's in the extras? Do we unlock anything of interest? Extras. Creature development. What's this? Oh, interesting. It's like concept art images. Oh, kind of cool. Can we have a look at the other one as well? For the Fraken, yes, here we go. Oh my gosh. Body parts. Most unpleasant indeed. Like a bunch of different sized Mr. Potato Heads that have all been mashed up together for some bizarre reason. Anyway, that was the designer's curse, and I'm not going to have a long-winded outro because I seem to have caught some horrifying throat-making sore infection disease thing, which is making my throat, unsurprisingly, very sore. So I'm just going to say thank you very much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other.